Time to make some sourdough bread. Look at this girl. Also, red line, more than doubled, and it only took about 3 hours. She's bubbling like crazy. So she's a very happy, healthy, active starter. So first things first is you're gonna need a digital scale. So I think I got this one off Amazon for around $6. I can link it in the comments below if you need one. Put your bowl on top, and then you wanna make sure your scale's zeroed out. Now you're gonna wanna add your sourdough starter. Oh my goodness, look at that. She is showing off today. Okay, so now that we've added our starter, you wanna add filtered water. So for this next step, you wanna take it off the scale and see how it's floating. I don't know if you can see that, but it is very ready to bake with. My hands are clean. So you just wanna mix it up with your hand until your starter's mostly dissolved. It's okay to have a little bit of kind of like floating chunks of starter. That's totally normal. You just want it to kind of be like a milky water consistency. Okay, so now it's back on our scale. I've zeroed it out, and we're gonna add our flour. Almost there. Take it back off the scale. And again, we're just gonna mix it with our hands gently. Be careful not to just throw your hand in there because flour will fly everywhere. I've learned the hard way. I know this seems a little bit crazy using your hands instead of stirring it, but I find that I can just get it mixed up a little bit better. So as you can see, it's starting to come together really nicely. This is what it's supposed to look like. It's slightly shaggy on the top. We're gonna cover it up with a plate, or you can use a damp kitchen towel, and we're gonna leave it for 1 hour. Okay, so it's been about an hour. It's nice and rested. One step I forgot previously is I didn't add in my salt during my initial mix. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Bowl back on the scale. I put some water on top so that way I can get it good and mixed and it'll absorb easily into the dough. You just wanna take your hands and you wanna pinch in the salt just like this. Okay, so now that the salt is mixed in, we're gonna do our first set of stretch and folds. And you wanna just kind of pull up till it starts to resist and then fold it back over. Turn your bowl, pull up, fold back over. So you wanna do this 4 times. You're gonna do 4 of those every 30 minutes. Okay, second quick set of stretch and folds. You're just gonna pull up. The dough will get easier to work with each set of stretch and folds. Okay, ignore my husband in the background. It's witching hour here. We have 4 kids. Third set of stretch and folds. You lift up. So as you can see now, the dough has grown quite a bit and it's getting a lot stronger. It's less sticky. Set a timer for 30 minutes and do 1 more. Okay, so it got late last night and I ended up putting it in the fridge to bulk ferment overnight. So this is what it looks like this morning. You're just gonna plop that baby right back on there and pour her out. Let's shape. So we're just gonna pour it out onto the counter. You want to stretch out your dough as much as possible, or laminate it is what it's called. And then you're gonna fold over once, fold over again, and then you're just gonna roll it up. You wanna get it shaped into a nice round ball. So you're gonna push out, pull in, while tucking the underside. Okay, so we're gonna cover it up with a kitchen towel. We're gonna let it bench rest for 20 minutes. Okay, these bad boys have rested for 20 minutes, and now we're gonna do our final shape. So you'll notice that it'll be harder to stretch out this time. You wanna be a little bit more gentle with it because it remembers that first shape, so it's gonna resist. Fold over, fold over. So we're gonna do the same thing as last time. You're gonna push out, pull in, push out, pull in. Take your bench scraper upside down into your banneton. So I've covered them up. We're gonna put them in the fridge to proof for 2 hours, and then we're gonna take them out, score them, and bake them. Okay, so it's been a couple hours and we're ready to score and bake. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of rice flour. We are going to do a quick score. Okay, we're gonna plop them in our Dutch ovens and off they go. So I'm gonna bake them at 500 for 35 minutes and then I'm gonna take the lids off, drop it down to 425 and bake for another 8 minutes or so. Oh my goodness. So here she is. She is perfect. I am gonna cut into one because I want you guys to see what the middle looks like. Moment of truth.